everybody's looking for the proof of concept. Everyone's looking for the entrepreneur who's got some proof points to show that the business plan and the model they have, if they get money, they can actually scale it, make it profitable, and provide their investor with a return. But I think the point here is that they're different in a country like India, where you read in the Economic Times, Times of India, these competitions happening all over the place around social entrepreneurs. A lot of the innovation that we're seeing is not just in urban areas, but actually in many parts of rural India. Either you're distributing to rural India, or you are setting up a business that serves people in parts of the country where traditionally, all of us in this room have not gone. So what's happening is there's a lot of different types of financing available depending on what kind of business you're starting and who it serves. So in the case of, if you think about the Sequoia example, with the slides that were presented, or what Anand just said, there's a certain target group, whether maybe certain investors are looking at technology-related investments, others are looking at businesses that serve the middle income to high income consumers. And each of these businesses has a different type of profile in terms of the kinds of profits and the time they will take to reach profitability. So to give you an example, we have money into a company called Husk Power Systems. Not sure has anyone heard of Husk Power Systems? Okay. So young gentleman from Bihar went to study in the US, came back to the place he's from in Bihar, and realized there's absolutely no light. No light at all. The government has declared that part of Bihar unreachable by conventional, any form of electricity, basically. So what this fellow did is he said, okay, in that part of Bihar, what do we really have? We have a rice belt. We have tons of rice. So is there a way, me being an engineer, that I can take rice, put it into a rice husk, put it into a combustion, basically a combustion machine, generate electricity, and then sell it to every villager for 70 rupees a month. This was the concept he started off with. Today he has almost 100 plants, each of them 50 kilowatts, serving about 100,000 people. And it has taken almost 3 years to prove how you do that in a profitable way, because frankly speaking, most people would never even go and try and do that. Most businesses would look to set up a business in a place where you have infrastructure. So what our fund does is we look to fund very innovative businesses which have proved they can make a profit in a scalable way. So that same company, Husk Power Systems, can now scale with the same model to several thousand plants, and there are enough of people who are willing to partner with them. So this is an example of a different type of business which our fund, looking for social impact, would invest in, which may be quite different from somebody who's looking for a safer, more easily proven model that can scale up in a shorter period of time. So, this is a different type of thing. And the other thing I would say is that depending on the type of work you're doing, you can not only access venture capital, some people access grant capital. So if you're really doing innovative work in certain parts of India, you can actually get grant money to experiment until you're ready to find proper financing.